Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very good evening to everyone. We are finally starting with the What's New in the Update stream, and today I'm not doing this alone. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 extra people, and they're gonna join the stream in 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, we're here now?
Yes, you are.
Hello.
So we have Sam, we have Aamir, and we have Mastermind.
False.
Exactly. So, I hope everyone is ready for this, because we definitely are, hopefully.
Sure. I think more or less, as much as it can be ready to show a bunch of new beta features that are not yet released. I think it's safe to preface this with the fact that anything could break at any time. This is still beta, and we've tried to prepare the best as possible to show you stuff. But that being said, there is a very specific reason that this is not released yet, and that's because it's not stable yet. So we're gonna show what we can. But that being said, anything might break. This is somewhat impromptu. You know, as things go, we try to set things up as much as we can, and then the code takes too long to work, and so, you know, but we're here now. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna show the coolest stuff first, so anyone who's expecting to see like the very big things, stick around now so that you don't get disappointed, and then after we're done showing the bigger things, we'll kind of start going into more details for the more curious. So,
and that also means
Yeah, I
that
guess.
at that time, like if the cooler features are done, we'll also try to answer any questions you might have, on condition, of course, that they don't pertain to any features we're not willing or planning to discuss. But
Yep.
that's something that we'll get
So
to
I have a
later.
question. Does my TT channel messages, do my TT channel messages go through the stream?
No.
Like your speech. Oh, okay,
No.
cool.
Cool,
Everything should be set up through the other sound card. Yep, it is. So only voices coming hopefully through. I actually forgot to check that. That's wonderful. Yeah, no, it should be fine. Should be fine. I forgot. Okay. So let's start with the first thing then, I guess. Which is
Okay, so I think what we should probably do, I guess, is everyone can come online on beta, and then Akilor, as we planned, you can go ahead and mute your team talk.
all right. You know what? I'll probably mute my team talk first, because that's the easiest. There we go. So we don't have any team talk anymore. Now let's open the game.
Connecting. Logging in.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Welcome to Survive the Wild.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, get out of the
Game online.
draft patch!
Key case
There you
international
go.
SamTupy is above.
Okay. So now I can
Actually,
turn
sounds a
on.
little better.
There we go.
Survive the
Yo, what's up? Wee. Just kind of jump around a little bit here.
Oh,
Ow.
Why am I so lonely here?
Oh, there you are, Mastermind.
the conference room.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can kind of figure out what's going on right about now.
let's actually take a look and see if they do. Apparently I don't see anything.
Oh, no comments and stuff yet.
So anyone, any clue what's going on? Because like I can promise you this
Yeah.
much: Team Talk is muted.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
the output is. The input is not, but that doesn't make any difference for everyone. So, any guesses? Pratik says, "Holy shit!" So I'm guessing he might have an idea. Oh, and Meshel, I'm not even gonna try, has guessed the correct answer.
Yep.
And Lucas
You
too.
can hear how clear this is.
So, yep, there is voice chat. It's
Yep.
as
And it's
direct as we can get it.
It's
This
good.
means that it could
Yeah.
potentially like lag sometimes, but we try to do as less of that as possible.
I mean, yeah, like we can't. When it's in the beta phase, we don't have 80 people to test it with
Yep,
on the same
exactly.
server. So, as you can hear, like the only way I'm coming through this stream is because I have voice activation on. You can hear I'm clapping in real life right now, which means that there's no way I'm touching my keyboard. That's how stable we believe this is. It seems to be working very well, and we have made it so that it's scalable. We can make like the quality reduce as people come nearby, and as people, like if 5 people are around, we can transmit in a lower quality than if only like 2 people are around. So all that being said, hopefully everyone has their voice chat that.
Imagine a TT session in a shelter.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, there's no limit to where you can do it, though the sound volume is gonna probably play a big role in this. So, the more silent the map is, the more easy it will be to
yeah.
be understandable.
Just like in real life, you don't want to talk to someone next to a waterfall. It's gonna be hard to hear them
Yep.
if the ambience is gonna, overrule the.
And also, like Sam said, like the more people are near you, the lower the quality is gonna be. And so, yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, it always saddens me to say, but we also have taken precautions. Like if we find someone being an unpleasant individual about it, we can take measures to like disable their thing.
Yeah,
So
we can deny people's voice chat frames from getting to the client. So to all you want to be, let's play with the voice chat and ruin it for everybody. That won't work. I think we should probably. I think people get the idea of this. You should probably tab around a little bit, Akilor.
all right, so we'll tab
That's
around.
just,
So this is the normal place where you go like sitting and clapping. You might also have noticed that there's a bit of a different echo, but we might get to that later. I don't know. That depends on things. So now let's tab.
Options menu list alt plus O quests. Accept and manage quests.
Wait, did that just say options menu? Quests, accept and manage quests? Like, So you're gonna tell me that we don't have to know any more commands except maybe look and stuff, but like all the tricky things might be gone?
Yep. Kinda. I'm going setting something
So-
up a little bit in this menu without any slash.
Survive the one news. Manage team of news and see.
So we can
Trust,
mute
manage and
people,
trust
we
account,
can
delete,
trust
rename, or change.
people, we can do account
Spend
operations,
points. Spend credits. Spend it.
spend points and credits and everything.
Administration. Move.
And there's one option that, like,
Players list alt plus T. SamTupy.
yeah, if we tap further, there's a players list,
Akilor. Mastermind. Sam.
and
Conversations list alt plus C. Out of character.
there's a chats conversations list.
Radio. Say.
So we can choose out of character, radio, say chat,
Radio. Out of.
and stuff like
Message
that.
alt plus H.
Then there's the message list, but nothing said. No one said anything.
Multi-line
So
alt plus M. Blank.
okay, let's go for
Out of character. Akilor says balls.
another character message balls.
Message history list alt plus
And
H.
then
Akilor,
we
balls.
actually
9:09:51
see
PM,
this
Friday, May 7th, 2021.
in the message list with a timestamp and everything.
Enter send message button. Game keyboard area alt plus T. Out of character. MastermindShivaraj says big balls.
And of course, the usual navigation keys still work, though there is a bit of a difference. Now everything is more divided into buffers and stuff, but we
AZM
will
was logged in.
probably
AZM joined
get
the
into that later. Because right now, another thing we're really excited about, and admins in particular, because let's just say like that particular matter has been difficult.
Options menu.
But like if we go to the options menu, Like one of the last options is gonna be
Allow yourself to be added to a group chat.
a group chat, but that's not what we're after at this time.
PK arenas. Fight with other players while keeping your character intact.
We are after the option PK arenas. Fight with other players while keeping your character intact. So this has a few implications. First of all, you don't need to create PK characters anymore, because your inventory will be saved after you either lose or you win, and the arena gets ended. Second, this also means that people can be spectators whenever and wherever they want. So that's saving us a lot of work. And people can create and destroy arenas at their own leisure. So there's no need for anyone to ask any admin to do arenas and so on. And the funny thing is,
And we're going to be demonstrating that pretty soon to the best of our ability.
Yep.
We can, the way this system is set up, we can add arenas very quickly. So, you know, if several players are like, oh yeah, this kind of arena would be cool. You know, it doesn't require me, for example, for an admin to add an arena anymore. And they can just do it once and then it's always there. And then the players can just create their own copy of that arena just to kind of fight in or, you know, practice that kind of stuff. So, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go through and try to demo that to the best of our ability.
so which arena? Hold on, let's first disable voice chat and then let's go back to team talk, because I think the quality is a bit, at least it's louder, so
no,
that's at least.
Yeah, no, we'll do that for now. We're still got out of voice chat volume slider.
Push the talk.
Alright, disable my voice chat.
Okay, so that's team talk back up.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Options menu.
So any arena in particular we want to try? Or
Yeah, we have to.
So let's.
If not, it's. I think a bit of an unprofessional question here, Akilor, and if it's not possible, then that's fine. But do you have a way to go to commercial real quick? I think we got to actually talk about this for just a second before we do it. If not, that's fine.
I can play a quick song.
Honestly, it's. Yeah, no, basically for you players, what's going on, this is, I guess you can get a little bit of a view into the beta testing / dev life. Remember when I said we were trying to plan this ahead of time as well as we could, and then some things went a little bit wrong. That has to do with the fact that we were changing some stuff with the weapon system and
something like that.
Yeah, you see, so we changed something with the item system, we changed something with the weapon system, and we have to apply a bunch of weapon metadata to all these weapons to make them work, and we were trying to do that as much as we could. Aamir accidentally typed 2/ there. 2 slashes, bro.
Oh god, yeah, that was a bit...
So you can see, you guys, this right here, I literally, what you're seeing describes why this update isn't out yet. Because everything keeps breaking. Aamir, if you type // it separates your commands. That's a new thing. If you're using / commands, you need to use just the /.
Alright, that scared me off, to be honest.
No, you're good. He was just trying to paste a giant command. Like I said though, you guys, this right here is exactly why the update's not out yet, because everything keeps breaking.
Yeah, there's a lot of polishing up to do still, and it's not like
every time I try to plan
changes
anything,
like a new animal or stuff, because new animals are fairly easy to do. It's just like, to put it simple, a new animal is just a bunch of sounds and a bit of coding and that's done. But this is like ripping out all the game's foundations and making it something totally new.
To be very clear, this giant mess of a start of a stream that this has turned into at the very start is still not even just tapping the surface of all of the stuff that's done, both externally and internally. a couple things I can.
The
I
stream
mean,
that didn't start that bad. It started okay, I think.
oh no, we'll talk about we'll talk about that story some more a little bit later. But
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's kind of my fault, I guess. But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
no, it's fine. Sorry for the delay. We're trying to just get this weapon metadata in so that we can host a couple arenas and show you guys this.
But maybe Master, maybe we can do like the one the people already know, like the classic. Oh no, because crap, no, because
No
the thingy
grenades
knows
right now.
there's no thingy.
Grenades are right being recoded.
Oh
I
god.
don't care. We were gonna show it anyway as soon as it's done.
Yeah.
And the other thing was like I was thinking like maybe we should go kill some animals, but
Oh, Aamir might have got it. Aamir might have got it.
oh
Wait up. 28 weapons. 28 weapons.
oh did we do it? That would
Yeah,
be
I think
neat.
we might have got it. We have we have
finally.
28 weapons.
Oh my god, that was
Okay.
Right.
So
So now we'll see what we can. This is. I have a feeling this is going to devolve into a beta session stream, but that's fine. You guys get to see
what happens?
what
So-
we go through and
We're
what's
going to
new.
epic.
Is,
I can assure you that.
All right.
oh yeah, no, we're just going to kind of have fun here, and we're just. Gonna,
So
okay,
let's
I made a melee glade arena.
okay. So let's go through the arena menu now that we're almost ready. So you press enter on this,
Public arena.
and then you get create a public arena,
Private arena.
fight in one,
Spectate arena.
spectate,
Go back.
and you can actually obviously go back.
Spectate arena. Fight
So we are gonna
Select
fight.
from an existing arena. The melee glade arena hosted by SamTupy. 1 combatants, 0 spectators.
So now you get like the name of the arena and then how many people are in there.
Go back. The melee glade arena
So
hosted
we
by
go
SamTupy.
in.
Sorry, this arena is full. You can certainly join
Oh,
as a
that
spectator.
area
Oh.
was
Possibly create a new arena if you
full,
wish
so
to
I'm
fight.
going to
Sorry,
be
this arena is full. Okay.
Go back.
So
Fight
then we
Oh,
have
yeah, we gotta modify
Why is
the
it
minimum and maximum combatants.
oh
Fight in arena.
that so it's only you in there and it's full. Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, you can actually. Yeah,
Yeah, you can find
no, so
you can
that's
find an
another
arena
thing.
on your
We
own.
can-
That's funny.
Working on it. I'm working on it.
That's what.
Let's see. Data. Here we go. Hold up. Yeah.
No, actually, that's a good thing that happened because we can
Yeah.
actually.
We can talk
we
about
can
this.
modify. We can.
Yeah, and we can talk about the fact that you might wonder why I coded it so it's possible that only one combatant can join, and that's because with arenas you'll be able to fight with animals.
Yep.
And people will be able to watch you fight with animals, and so we were testing part of that to make sure it worked, and we forgot we were testing it, as you can clearly see. So now I got to go down here, and I have to change the minimum and maximum combatant variables here for this particular arena. There
I
we
know
go.
a lot of
We're
people
gonna
are
say,
trained because they got to fight with the mutated wolf a lot in the arena. Like,
Oh,
in-
yup.
oh yeah.
a lot of times.
Now would be a pretty bad time because of the
Okay,
new weapons and
mid-combatants
them
two,
not
max
killing animals and
combatants
stuff.
four.
But I mean, once that's
Server
fixed,
Is
The server is going offline for a restart. Please press enter and manually connect.
okay. That should now we should have reloaded arena data, and we should be able to all join the melee glade.
and once the update is out, I assume we don't have to restart the server for adding new arenas and stuff like that.
No, not for arenas. No, I just forgot to add a command to reload them.
Yeah, but just so people know that we
Okay.
don't have to spam restarting the server to like modify arenas and stuff. But that will be
Yeah. We've been definitely working on that. We've been making more and more things load from configuration data so that we can do as few restarts as possible.
Create a public arena. Go back.
Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, try joining you guys.
Create a public arena. Fight in an arena. Spectate an arena.
Okay,
Fight in an arena.
so
Select
fight.
an existing arena. Go back. The melee glade arena hosted by SamTupy. 1 combatants, 0 spectators. You have joined this arena as combatant number 2.
Okay. So now I am combatant number 2. Uh-oh.
Just joined this arena as combatant number 3.
Akilor, can
Yo.
you go to your team top settings really quickly and disable a bunch of the events from being announced, please?
Hold on.
in the events tab. People can join the TT server right now and troll the stream. Do it real quick.
Oh.
Before people hear. Just disable a bunch of your TT. Just uncheck all the boxes, click save. It's really quick.
For some strange reason, it just said, I'm not in a stable.
Oh, you can type. I think it's Control Alt S to disable that altogether.
Oh, really? Okay, perfect. Okay.
Oh.
So everyone's here, it would appear, though.
Hold
so
on.
now... Oh, you're still doing that? Okay, let me know when you're done. And then we'll continue.
There we go. That should be
Okay,
off.
we don't have that right now.
Survive the wild 0.2 of just open your bag. Please select watch.
We don't have
So we have...
that right now.
You baseball bat.
Do we have a knife?
Hammer. You have
I don't know if these
Here, you have one.
weapons work
Okay,
right now.
You have shield.
Hold on.
You have 3. You can also press Alt CTRLS left channel root. You have 3. Up hand.
Yeah, I see someone's already doing it. You can also press Alt Control F. Thanks, whoever did that.
That was a creative way, though.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
Survive the wild Popcast here. You have hammer. You have 1. Baseball bat.
We
You
have...
baseball bat. Hammer.
So no hammer. Do we have a knife?
Okay. No, I think I figured this out, you guys.
You have 1. Hammer.
We have... I'm gonna give a list of weapon names, and we can give ourselves.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna recognize these weapon names, by the way. I'm gonna go down through this list of weapons that we currently have, so that we know what we have to work with. But I'm gonna say it out loud so everyone can hear it, and you're gonna hear it too. So hold on, I'm just going to the top of this. We have at the top. We have Colt Python revolver, Ruger Security 6 revolver, Saiga 12 5-round shotgun,
Survive the wild variant breed. Rate 50.
Beretta M9 pistol,
65 inflection volume 92. Volume 100.
Pop 357 Derringer. Aamir, you had an extra tab there, my bro. I got rid of that for you.
Whoops.
Crowbar,
Oh.
garden spade, Glock 17 pistol, golden war axe, large iron club, M12XX shotgun, which won't work right now because, yeah, I have to fix that. That's supposed to be M1202, 1204, 1206, and 1208 with a sound base set to M12XX armor. That's alright. And then we have...
Well, I copied the name from DB.
We have the, yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
We have Pirate's Dagger. That should work. I just have to. We have the SIG P226 combat pistol. We have a small iron club, small saber, Walther P99, and that's it. Those are all the very new ones, and the old ones haven't been fully converted yet. So we have a lot to play with here. We just have to add them to a spawn or get them working. But there's something else we can do, though. We don't even need to do this yet. I think people want to see some stuff actually happening. So let's do that. We're gonna start this combat, and it doesn't really matter that we don't have any weapon. We're going to start this arena, which is just in the menu.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Smack them all with a baseball bat.
There is no baseball
And
bat.
then,
Heck yeah.
That's the thing.
oh my god,
SamTupy is behind the
did I run stw.exe instead of stw.bgt? My Y key isn't working now.
You have spear. You have shield. Spear.
One
shield.
second.
Slash. T-I-V-E space S-O-R-E.
Oh, I just
Space 1
forgot
slash
it.
div sword 1. You got 1 sword. You now
Yeah,
have
no,
1.
we're gonna show.
EK SamTupy
Oh,
is
yeah.
a little ways off to the right. 7 tiles.
Okay, I see. What
Oh,
you're doing now.
you're gonna.
EK SamTupy is straight off to the
It's slightly broken because there's no.
right. Baseball bat. Left hand. Baseball bat. You sword. Sword.
Wait, what happened with the sword?
Oh shit! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, I forgot that's the only
PK
thing
SamTupy
that
is
works
slightly in
now.
front of fair distance off to the right. 6 tiles.
Someone got broken bones.
That's not me. Like, oh, I died in one hit!
MastermindShivaraj has been defeated.
That's not fair!
PK SamTupy is behind the little ways off
Bye-bye.
to the right. 7 tiles away.
No. PK was
SamTupy
never
is slightly in
kind
front of
to
fair
me.
distance off to the right. 8 tiles away.
And
PK
I
SamTupy is
just
straight in front.
died
6
in
tiles
just
away.
one hit.
PK SamTupy is straight in front. 1 tile
Oh,
away. PK
there I go.
MastermindShivaraj is above. Behind the little ways off to the right. 13 tiles away. PK
Bye-bye.
is in front of the ways off. PK Supernatural MastermindShivaraj is above. Behind the little ways. PK Supernatural MastermindShivaraj is above. Behind the little ways off to the right. 18 tiles away. PK
Yeah, guys, I just thought that the baseball
PK
bat
Supernatural
still
MastermindShivaraj
works, and, well, you know, the rest is history.
Oh, Master, can you turn off
PK
your
Mommy.
PK quick? Because,
PK Mommy is in
there we go.
PK Mommy is behind and slightly to the right. 2 tiles away.
Hey, you did it.
Come on, you.
PK Mommy is straight in front. 6. PK Mommy is in front of the little ways off to the left. 5 tiles.
Where's everyone?
PK Mommy is in front and slightly.
I am right here.
Mommy just went offline. Akilor is the last player standing in this arena. So he won the match.
Yay!
Mommy just stayed online.
Woo! Alright.
Oh, you're the last one.
They're not just out there. I don't know, I was just being an asshat. It just...
I am going to see if I
it-
can get us some of these other things to test. I'm gonna get us these spawns.
Huh.
And you guys can show the interface and show other stuff while I'm gonna get us some spawns so that we can go join an arena and fight with some stuff that works. And so you guys, Akilor, you can go through the interface. You guys can generally find anything to show. I'm just gonna try to make it so we have more of a smooth arena demonstration
Alright,
here.
so I will
Basically, before you guys can clearly tell that something went wrong here. I'm just gonna say right off the bat, at very last minute had a massive miscommunication. Basically, while Aamir was still working on this item data, and it was not expected. It was an entire miscommunication between us while we were preparing the stream, and that's why the item data isn't quite complete. So just so you guys know why things kind of started a bit weird, it's because there's a little miscommunication, which we apologize for. So anyway, Akilor, yeah, you can show stuff. I'm gonna
We'll
fix
get
this
it
up.
done, hopefully.
Exit. Press exit.
Yep,
Log in
yep.
Akilor. And then
So-
log in to survive the wild. Current location. The conference room.
And as you can see, like I logged out and back in, and I'm back where I started. And so yes, we can now go through.
Options menu list Alt plus O. Quest.
You
Options.
should have your inventory. Hopefully.
Game keyboard area Alt plus U. Just open your pack. Please select shield. You have 55.
Oh yeah, press F8. There's something to show right there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So what happens if you press F8?
Options dialog. Play logo on startup checkbox not checked Alt plus L.
This happens. So you can actually in-game modify your game options. Not all of them, but several. Like
Enable side scroll
playing
menu
the
checkbox not checked.
logo.
Enable menu wrapping checkbox
Pretty
not
much
checked.
all.
Enable visual mode checkbox not checked. All menu music
I
list Alt
think
plus
the
F2.
only conclusion now is the translation
Change
menu.
TTS settings button Alt plus
And
C.
maybe
Change
the
the TTS settings button Alt plus Y. Allow changing of save voice checkbox
Heck yeah,
checked.
no more logging
And
off
aliases button Alt plus
just to turn off dreams.
Yep.
That's due in the middle.
Something for Mastermind, you can even edit your aliases while you're at it.
Oh yes.
Screen
Oh,
reader
don't
interrupt
remind
checkbox
me
not
of
checked Alt
that.
plus A. Change audio devices button Alt plus U.
You can also change audio
Enable read
devices.
checkbox not checked.
You
Enable
can
message login checkbox checked Alt plus L.
do stuff with
Enable reader online. Enable
dreams.
confirmation
Oh, and you
message.
don't have
Enable
to
turn request
restart your
checkbox not
client
checked. Enable flare
anymore.
announcements checked. Enable 3D audio sound. Enable flare announcements checkbox not
Yeah,
checked.
yeah, yeah, for the sound. But that's
Enable screen reader braille output checkbox checked Alt plus D.
Oh,
Enable
even
sound
turning
checkbox
off
not checked.
flare announcements.
Use less intrusive menu sounds checked.
Next
Enable
time
device
someone
increase
tries to
checkbox checked.
spam you
Speak when
again.
game window is not active checkbox checked.
Oh, and here's a new one. Speak when game window is not active. And you can actually turn that off. So then
line just came
once
online.
you go out of the game window, it actually is silent, which is pretty useful.
Enable the sending and receiving of voice chats checkbox checked.
So here you can turn off and on voice chats. Keep in mind that this will completely turn off both sending and
Wait,
receiving
that's
them.
weird.
Oh,
Enable
wait,
audio
someone
while
got
voice chatting checkbox
combos
not checked.
working.
Enable listen to your audio while voice chatting checkbox not checked.
And you can
Oh,
also
someone
listen
just
to
got
your...
combos working.
Mommy says son of a bitch. SamTupy just went offline. Enable the sending and receiving of voice chat. Listen to your own save options button Alt plus S.
That was epic combo.
Cancelled.
Yeah, that's a mine.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Anyway, go on. I just saw that, I was like, what?
Aamir is.
Enter G O space I A M I N E dot space K
Yep,
I
hello.
C H space E S A M Akilor said go mine. Kick the Sam. PK supernatural mommy is left hand have nothing in your left hand, nothing in your right hand.
I'm
and
still
you have
here.
nothing. Enter
I'm
music,
just, like I
enter
said,
line, cancel
working on
100.
fixing stuff.
100. You have just opened your pack. You aren't looking at anyone. So PK supernatural SamTupy just PK supernatural.
Oh, okay, guys. Exit the game, go into app data, and delete keyconfig.cfg and run the game again, and then we can combo fight.
Excellent. G.
All right.
No, I think that's not it.
No, I just did it. I just deleted my key config and then reran the game. We're running into issues because the Y key. Yeah, you guys can very much tell what's kind of going on here by now.
Yeah, to say this is kind of like slapped together in the course of a few days, but we figured it was really high time you guys got to see what's going
This
on.
one system.
I mean, there's a difference between saying like, yeah, we're busy with it, and actually showing people what's going on, so then they at least know what's going on, rather than like,
Message of the day.
there we go.
Right. Yeah, no, this is for all the techie people here.
you
We
can-
are no longer using. We're no longer using LibAudioverse. We're now using Base and Steam Audio. You can imagine how long that in itself took me to get working properly together.
in
But
BGT,
yeah,
no
that's
less.
now a thing.
Mommy just came online.
So yeah,
There you are. Hello.
Dark Elariza, that's exactly why you said there's a new 3D sound system, because there is. Yay for that.
Using
Oh,
Excel.
he figured that out. Oh.
Yep.
Sorry, just kind of beating you up a little bit. We don't have any actual combos done because we have a lot of balancing to do, but
T A R T. Now search for cancel. T A T H T. Exit. Press enter or T H. Unlock on.
oh shit!
Oh yeah, we need to say it from that.
PK supernatural SamTupy is in front of very slightly off the
Where
PK
did it
supernatural
sound again?
SamTupy. The mine was just killed. And the following are quest items that
Just die again.
Matt.
Well,
PK
I'm glad
supernatural
that I was
SamTupy is in front of very
offline.
slightly to the right. 6 tiles.
So we actually killed a mine. That's great.
Ma-
I mean, not
PK
for him,
supernatural
but
SamTupy is straight in front. 5 tiles.
Why is this happening to me today? I don't know.
PK supernatural SamTupy is
But I
straight in
knew
front. 1
that's
tiles
gonna
later.
happen
PK
to
using
someone.
using your
Oh hell no! I'm about to fucking do this. We're just like, oh, we're stepping the glass patch and then try combo fighting. There's a weak effect there. Holy crap! Step in the grass patch, Akilor.
huh?
Step in the grass patch, and then start fighting.
Oh,
And when you're in the grass patch, some stuff sounds real strange.
the conference room. Crash patch. MastermindShivaraj says PK.
oh. Wait, am I supposed to fight drunk? Okay.
You stand in the grass patch.
Yes.
MastermindShivaraj says Liz.
Why?
MastermindShivaraj says Liz. Mama says Dixon.
I just realized that my PK wasn't even on.
What's going on?
I just realized that
Mastermind.
my PK. What the heck am I doing?
How do you like the grass patch?
It's a bit wobbly to say.
Those language exists. Cancel.
Whoops.
The con- Crash patch.
Yo, bro. Time for you to get. What the?
Wow, this is so rhythmic.
You-
Oh yeah, man, we're getting a lot done. Yeah, so you can tell we... Oops. Nope, that's not gonna work.
SamTupy is above. In front of little ways off the... PK Supernatural SamTupy is above. In front of little ways off to the right. 18 tiles away. PK Supernatural Mommy is straight off to the right. 1 tiles away.
Aamir's got this.
So... Then...
Mommy says we're leaving with slash before the candle.
Let's have a bit of sliced Aamir. That's always useful.
PK Supernatural SamTupy is above. Mommy says big stones.
Aamir, what the hell's wrong with your slash key, dude? Oh,
I don't know.
oh.
That
PK
thing.
Supernatural SamTupy is above. You can't pick up a carpet floor. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand.
Huh?
You point 357 hold tight to revolver. PK Supernatural SamTupy is above. In front of little ways off.
Oh hell no.
PK Supernatural SamTupy is above. In front of little ways off to the right. 19 tiles away. PK
Yeah,
Supernatural Mommy is
I've
slightly
been
in front of
working
the
on
candle off to the
that.
right. 2 tiles away.
I just got distracted. I'm working on that right now.
You point 357 using yourself. Matt, you don't see any way to do so. Do I use it?
No.
Hold tight. PK Supernatural SamTupy is above. In front.
Oh,
You point 357. Hold tight. PK Supernatural SamTupy is above.
what? I think this will actually work as the M12XX shotgun.
Oh, you guys already started using those.
Yeah, they pull out their Colts.
Hold tight. Use your security 6 revolver.
Fine, I'll not take my Colt. I'll take my
Well, then
security
he
thing.
can have this. Oh,
The contact. You will slightly bruise your back, but it is
now
healing.
you're getting owned.
Wait, these.
Come on.
They're just shooting each other up. Well, I'm preparing more guns for y'all to shoot each other up with in an arena.
Wait, what?
I'm even gonna make this gun arena that we're gonna fight in a little bit. I'm gonna make it start with a very high health, so that it's gonna take a long time for us to actually like kill each other.
Options menu list alt plus O.
Take this,
Okay, let's check.
Spend points. Spend credit. PK.
Oh.
You have utterly obliterated your right wrist. Toggle your PK. PK arenas. Fight with other players while allow yourself to
So
administer.
as you can see by what we've just shown so far, we already have a lot done and we have a lot to like put together.
And there's still a lot to fix,
This
but
so far.
we're getting somewhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, my point is that yeah, this is, I mean, just what you've seen so far. We're not even done, by the way, but you know, just what you've seen so far. This is the major systems, and we have a lot to kind of glue together, as it were, make all these systems work together.
Yeah.
We haven't even started with what happens when you press Shift C or what happens when you press Shift P.
Oh,
PK Supernatural SamTupy is above.
okay,
In front of
let's
slightly off to the right.
go for Shift P first.
Select the player with the up and down arrow keys. Then press keys on the number O to your extra information on that player. Press escape to exit this menu. List SamTupy.
Oh, so now you can actually. I wonder, does this work with like trust list or anything? Does that have anything to do with it, or is it just like general information for everyone?
It shows everybody around you. It's kind of like how the keys used to show a list of players. That's kind of what that's supposed to do. So
okay,
that's how
so
you
it's
can.
it's the players around you that show, and then you can
Yep.
SamTupy has nothing
Right
in their
now,
left
yeah.
you can check their
SamTupy has
hands.
nothing in their right
And
hand.
if you
Like
look at
actually in
someone,
real
it's
life,
the
you can do
players
the
you're
same.
looking at.
So that's
SamTupy has drawn nothing.
Right,
SamTupy
yeah,
has
you
100%
can press
and 0%
3 to
left.
see what someone's
SamTupy
holding
is wearing
now
some
or
leather shoes
whatever.
on his feet, a
Yep.
faded purple sleeveless shirt, and a watch on his wrist.
I've
and
almost
yes,
got
watches
it.
are now clothing items, so you actually can.
Oh yeah, the clothing action keys.
SamTupy has nothing in their... Cancelled.
Okay.
You are wearing some white running shoes on your feet, some soft pants on your legs,
Do I
a
have
bulletproof
a-
vest, an necklace bracelet on your wrist, a baseball mitt, a bear necklace on your neck, a pair of expensive sunglasses, and a sombrero on your head. You are also wearing baseball mitts and silver earring.
Okay,
You
so
will just go grab the protein bar. Wallet.
Okay, I don't know how many of these are gonna work. I'm almost done. with giving us
You're having a quite difficult time fitting this over your Akilor's bracelet.
I got us most of
So
the
as you guys
new
can... Oh, sorry.
weapons.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just giving you an update. I got most of these new weapons. I'll have this arena done probably in 5-10 minutes.
Okay. And as you guys can also see, like I'll do it again.
You're having a quite difficult time fitting this over your Akilor's bracelet.
Now clothing has a sort of layer effect. So you cannot wear watches over bracelets. So you'll have to actually go and remove the bracelet. And yes, you can now wear bracelets. And I don't think... I'm not sure how difficult it is, but we have options to add body parts if we ever need to. But yes, there is bracelets, there are earrings now, and we can always come up with new accessories. So in order to remove clothing, no more looking through your inventory, because God forbid that takes a long time sometimes. So instead, and this is what Sam alluded to before, we use the Shift-C key.
Select the clothing item to remove and press enter to remove it, or press escape to cancel list.
And then we...
Silver ring on your face, ball bits on your sombrero, on your pair of expensive bulletproof vest, on your soft pants, on your thin shirt, on your body, white running shoes, on your silver earring, on your ears, Akilor's bracelet on your wrist.
We can go here, and we can take that off, and now we can actually wear the watch. There we go. And then something really cool about it.
Left foot. Left fist.
I
The watch says 1:07 a.m.
Oh, there we go. You can now actually use a shortcut to
The watch says 1:09 a.m. The watch says 1:09 a.m. The watch says 1:09 a.m.
get the time while wearing a watch. Convenient, eh?
And that is, and by the way, those shortcut keys are very dynamic. I mean, later on, you're going to be able to wear like a pair of pants with some pockets. And for example, Alt 4 might do that. So generally, Alt 1 is going to usually be like watch and watch on a chain both decide to steal Alt 1. Or, you know, however, whatever it is. So generally, we'll try to make the time keys Alt 1. But that's not to say that you couldn't put another clothing item on that for some reason uses the Alt 1 hotkey to perform its special task as a clothing item. Like, you know, the grenade belt that you wear as a bandolier and then you press Alt 3 or Alt 4 or whatever it is to pop a grenade into your hand so you can pull the pin, you know?
And cause some massive destruction. Depends on where you cause the destruction, because you can also cause the destruction on yourself.
Yeah, no, they're definitely going to be dangerous properly. Okay, so with the preface, I have no idea how much this is going to break. Here comes the Metal Glade Arena, because guns are made of metal, and I'm too focused on the stream to think of any better name right now, so we can fix it later. Add it to the list. Okay. And as you can tell right now, unfortunately, the server takes a little bit longer to restart than before. This is because we wrote the character system from scratch, which makes it so that while we have to deal with 10 more seconds of server startup time, we also get to deal with generally a lot less lag and more full features. Okay, so let's see if
this message is
did I mess it
wonderful.
up?
Something
no.
or other says, "Sorry guys, but compared to the old to this version, the old one sounds boring."
Yeah, I imagine the old version does sound boring. And as you guys can tell, we haven't even started on the whole donation thing, the whole RPG. Like, this is just, what I want to stress is we're just getting started. Like, what we've shown, you know, there's still so much stuff that we're not choosing to show. This is just the stuff that we're choosing to show right now that's new in this update. There's still so much more. Yes. And with that being said, let's make a Metal Glade Arena, and I'm making it right now.
To be honest, though,
Okay.
I will miss hosting arenas. To be honest, I will miss hosting arenas. But yeah.
Oh, we'll see about that. You won't necessarily.
I was just saying. I was just comparing with.
Personally, I'm not
I'm
much
saying is,
missing it, but
you will be able to. You'll see. I'm not going to get into it, but hosting arenas, I mean, players are going to want to do it too. They're going to want to feel like they're the ones hosting. So like I said, I'm not going to get into it, but you'll still be able to host arenas.
You 6220 Walter P99 handgun.
The only thing I couldn't give us is ammo yet, so before we start this, we might need to give ourselves,
Walter P99
so like,
you have 1.
9mm bullet.
Enter slash.
Just give yourself 1,000 of those.
9mm
12
underscore bullet, right?
G-A-U-G-E. Yep.
9mm bullet. Mommy has just joined his space. 1.
I should have given us ammo in the starting inventory. That was kind of stupid of me. Whatever.
Slash give 9mm bullet 1000. You have 1000
Then
9mm bullet. You have 9mm bullet. You have
the other one commonly used is .357 Magnum.
Space. Dot. 3.
50.
I'm sure everyone's wondering, like, how in the world are these all gonna show up in the game?
So wait, 357?
.357, so like a .357 underline Magnum underline bullet.
M-A-G-N-U-M.
Let's see how many of these loads. I'm gonna start loading guns here.
1000.357 Magnum, 2.35, 9mm bullet, shield, you have top can, you have small iron club, you have golden war axe,
What's
you
wrong
have
with
Ruger
the
security
Walter?
sighted well, Ruger,
Oh, wait.
you have just over .357, 9G up, small iron, golden war axe, Ruger secure sighted well, 5-round shotgun. You don't see any way to lose those 2 items, you have just over that, 62 Walter P99 handgun. You have .357, Walter P6220. You have .35, Walter P6 Glock 17 pistol.
Wait, what? Why is the Walther P99 using a .357? No!
You have 1. You don't see any way to use those 2 items together. You .35, Walter P6 Glock copper.
Luckily, we can update the weapon metadata without server reboot, so...
You don't see any way to use those 2. You don't see any way to use those .35 5-round shotgun. .357 Magnum bullet. .357 9mm bullet. You have 1000 mesh shield. You have 3. Pop can.
Oh, yeah!
Mommy says to the arena. Same.
Oh, yes, group chats and stuff. We have alluded to this before. There are group chats now.
That's not even what was demonstrated.
But yeah, since the arena talking is closely related to group chats, so I thought we were gonna do that. But yes, group chats are a thing too, or will be. And like, yeah, when you're inside the arena, you can actually talk to the people only in here. So the rest of the game doesn't have to bother with you organizing stuff.
Mommy says to the arena. UTHX. Options menu, go back.
Alright, so I'll start this. If anyone needs arena, I can... Actually, no, we can't give it all in arena. Does anyone still need any type of ammo to have a little bit of fun?
Enter message, send message button. Mommy says to the game keyboard area. MastermindShivaraj says to the arena. Ammo bless.
What's the thingy for the shotgun?
Enter message edit mode slash. Cancelled. SamTupy is slightly behind and far off to the right. 4 tiles away.
12 underline G-A-U-G-E underline shotgun underline shell.
Whoa.
I just have to give the gauge now.
12 underscore G-A...
Cancel.
Well, the
Right
gauge
bracket.
part is spelled right.
Cancel. SamTupy says to the arena. 12 gauge shotgun cell.
Gauge. Okay, so...
Enter slash G-I-V-E space 1 2
12
underline
gauge.
G-A-G-E
Wait, what's 12?
S-A-O-T-G-U-N.
Shotgun...
12 underline G-A-U-G-E.
Slash
Ooh,
G-I-V-E
does
space
this thing...
underline G-A-G.
Hold on, I'm gonna start this combat. Let's, like, not murder each other yet till we're all ready, though.
S-H-O-T-T-E.
But that way we can move.
N-2-N-1 U-I-N blank N blank underline S-A-E-L-L space
So wait,
0
does this
0
thing
You
work?
have 1012 gauge shotgun shell. You pop can. You have 2
Oh,
pop
I'm
can.
using my-
Pop can. Entire 12 gauge shotgun shell. .9 shield. Pop can. You have 2. Small iron golden war axe. Walter P90 12 gauge .35 9mm shield. You have pop can. Small iron golden war axe. You have Ruger security 6 revolver. Psycho 12 red M9 pistol. Psycho 12 5-round shotgun.
Oh...
Left hand. Psycho 12 5-round shotgun. You 12 gauge shotgun shell. You have 9.39mm full shield. You have 3 pop cans. Small golden war axe. You have 1. Ruger security 6 revolver.
Yeah,
Psycho
I'm
12 5-round
trying to
shotgun.
fix
You
that
have
one right now.
Psycho 12 5-round shotgun.
Oh, are some of them breaking right now in the...
Golden war axe. Psycho 12 5-round shotgun.
Oh,
Using
the
yourself.
temperature.
Oh, he's running.
Using ice. Golden war axe.
This is people how things break.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't say it enough. This is why you guys don't have your update yet. Yeah, there's nothing we can,
Yep.
like, there's just no way to test it all. It's so much. Like, right now, it just appears right now combos and certain other things are broken only while in arenas. With the weapon system right now. Just found that.
Whoops.
Like, there's just so much. This is what I mean, you guys. I'm not coming up with excuses. I'm not trying to slack. It's just, this is literally what happened. Or what happens. I don't know why this is broken right now, and I have to figure it out, and I have to, but it's coming. There'll be a time soon when this is, what's up?
No, premium accounts will not increase in price. There's no plans of doing that as of now. It's not because there's new items and such that people suddenly will have to pay more. So no, there's no current plans to increase account prices. As for weapons being available, I guess several will be spread out. Some might be like the baseball bat where you have to buy them with SCW points. Some of them might even be only obtainable if you win arenas or something like that. We'll see how things progress. But yeah, for sure, the weapons will all be available in some manner in the game.
Yeah, that's what we're we basically started by taking a bunch of the non-OP weapons from RS and modifying them a little bit, and we're going to figure out where to put them. Some might be in, like, we have the large iron club and the small iron club. We might, for example, if it suits our fashion, make a quest where if you find one, then you can get some points for finding the other and making it a set. Stuff like that.
As for non-PK players, difference in weapons or like variety in weapons also means that you, like, a shotgun, for instance, will have the advantage that it will spread out. So if you want to shoot multiple rabbits in one go and they're like fairly close to each other, you can basically do that without being PK. So the weapons, even for non-PK players, will have certain advantages and will just help to like make more variety in the game. Like, you're no longer gonna be stuck with your basic revolver forever. Now you'll be able to like, find something and expand your arsenal. And who knows, maybe for certain maps only certain weapons will work. I mean, there's lots of liberties we can take.
Oh, I think I figured it out. Keep it going for just a few minutes. I think I might have figured out why arenas are breaking.
Oops. Well, why?
No, fuel boats are not gonna be a thing. There are some changes pertaining to travel, but fuel is not one of them. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Oh, yeah.
You have to keep in mind, guys, that the game has to be more or less closely related to being survival. So
right, we just added all these guns. Like, there you go. There's the most modern thing you're gonna get right now.
Things like fuel, because fuel has to be produced, has to be pumped up, has to be that kind of thing. That's something like requiring really specialized equipment and stuff. And there's no way a silly strangler on a fleeing warship or whatever is able to do. There's just no way. So no, fuel boats and
right.
Other crazy things like tanks or like planes
any field in an abandoned world. Yeah, no, we already have vending machines, and by all accounts, anything in them should have gone bad, and we don't want to add more things. Like, any fuel that still exists from any time when it could have been mass-produced would be bad by now. Mm-hmm. And there's already enough of that kind of stuff in the game. We don't want to keep doing that. Okay, you guys, let's see if this fixed itself. Wait, what?
Yeah, there's something wrong with the slashes, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, I have to add.
Oh, and yes, you will be able to host private arenas. That's something will also include, because like we can imagine that you want to practice among friends only. So yes, there will be a way to get private arenas going.
Yep.
As for animals, not that we know of as of yet. Things might change, but for now, we're concentrating on including several new systems like the arenas, like the whole new interface, the weapons, and lots more.
Well, one thing you gotta understand, you guys, is that because STW's code was written such a long time ago, there had to come a time at one point where we finally rip out a bunch of old stuff to make room for new stuff. And so that's part of what we're finally doing now. We've literally ripped out most of the foundation of the game and redid a lot of it. And even though that doesn't, on the surface, it might not show up as a new item or a new animal or a new this or that, it's massive because it makes it so that now in the future we can add all that stuff 10 times faster than we could in the past had we not recoded the thing. And then, we only have, like, STW only has 11 animals because, like, in a way, adding animals is easy. It's just copy-pasting a lot of code and adding new sounds, like Akilor said earlier. But then every time we add a new animal, it contributed to an old and broken system, and it made it, every time I modified something for one animal, now I have to go modify through all those copy-pasted, stuff like that. There's so many such systems that I need to get rid of in order to make it so that people can, because we want to get to a point where someone can just say on the out-of-character chat, hey, this type of building material or this weapon would be cool, how about it? And then an admin might be able to be bored in 20 minutes and be like, oh, okay, yeah, here we go. It would be easy. I could spend my time just adding new weapons and adding new animals and stuff like that right off the bat, but it's better to spend my time improving the game to make sure that they can be added on demand in the future, even though we can't, couldn't just do it then. Like the weapon system, for example, you heard us talking about metadata. Every single weapon used to be part of the hard code, meaning I had to restart the server for every weapon and I had to be around to change
Not
weapons.
to mention admins had to sometimes ask for weeks to do something. So yeah. Now at least we have the flexibility, or we will have the flexibility to do everything on demand, which doesn't mean that whatever you ask will be done. There is always gonna be admin judgment involved. So
admin judgment.
If you ask for a fuel powered hydraulic machine gun that shoots 5,000 tiles with a damage of 5,000, so everyone dies, well, that's simply not gonna happen. But if you can make your item requests reasonable and stuff, it might happen that we have to talk it through with the others, just because it might have consequences or whatever. But the main goal.
Don't get the wrong idea. Right? Yes. But we can now add them so fast. I just spun up this whole arena. I think we're about ready to. Here we go, one more time, you guys. Then we can actually try fighting. There's now ammo in the starting inventory, all this stuff like that. And I think weapons work in arenas. Watch me be wrong.
We'll see.
Yep. This is how it goes all the time. No, I didn't know until we test it. Here we go.
Well, to answer chess positions questions, I might be behind on messages. I'm sorry for that, but playing and reading messages is something quite tricky. But to answer chess positions message, we don't know. We have no idea how much multiple arenas will lag the server. This is where the update comes into play. As soon as the update releases,
there's gonna be there's gonna literally be a disclaimer in the changelog about this update. We're just gonna right now we're gonna say for the first 2 weeks after the update, expect things to be unstable. We can beta test this as much as we want. We can try to get this as stable as we want, but the more time we spend trying to get this stable without actual data is more time you guys don't have the update. and B, we just can't get the data until 80 people hit the server with their voice chat packets and, you know, try to host arenas and like, there's nothing we can do. We can, you know, to some extent we can be like, okay, yeah, trust this person, trust that person. Okay, yeah, let's all get on here and see if we can break the server. But, you know, we can only really get like 9 or 10 people at the very, very, very maximum on the beta server right now to test all this stuff out. And so, yeah, it's going to be rough when the update comes out, I think, for like a week or so. And there's literally going to be a disclaimer in the change log that's like, all right, you guys, just so you know, be expecting this for the first week after the update while we fine-tune performance and figure out what parts are lagging, what parts aren't, you know. We'll get there. We always do. But, yeah, I mean, I think that expecting the update to go off without a hitch and be lag-free would be... It was a good question. Very good question. So I have created this arena, and I have the 12 gauge shotgun shells and 9mm bullets and .357 Magnum bullets all in my inn.
There you go.
All right. And now we're just waiting to see if Akilor's going to join.
Sailboats, well, there's going to be more on that later. As I said before,
Yeah,
and I'll repeat myself, traveling is undergoing considerations, but will not say more than that. We are thinking of several nifty things, but yeah, that's about it. And no, that doesn't include a hydraulic, diesel-fueled, supersonic submarine, something like that. No, it's gonna be something fun, we hope. Then, Pedro, no, there are not gonna be more servers around the world.
Not
George?
at this time. I will say I would like to set up some sort of server node system, but I cannot give any sort of time frame on it. It's in my brain, but that's all I can say.
George, new quests and maps, well, who knows? That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when have we ever talked about the new quests and maps ahead of time? Come on.
Never?
One thing about the server, it will be far away from Akilor.
Oh, yeah. If we ever get a new server, guys, it's far away from Akilor.
Yes, that's perfect.
That if that ever happens, that's one of the.
So yeah, if you hear a demotion notification, you know why. It's because the server moved too far away. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the server moved. It's like nope, couldn't handle a ping over 50 ms. You might as well demote me right now.
At Koshik, I'm not gonna try the last name. No, PK and destroying shelters is gonna stay. We might have to do some tweaking and stuff, but being able to destroy buildings and stuff has to remain. Because otherwise, what would happen is people would just, sorry to say, but be lazy, build something, and be done. That's the sad truth about it.
Be a brave survivor.
Yes. I mean, nothing lasts forever, not even buildings. So, shelters are gonna stay and are gonna be destroyable. So.
And I won't really open the can of worms too much yet. We'll see later on if I decide to do my own like Q&A on this part of the system later. But with the whole, I mean, shelters are very. You guys have already known. I've made it quite public at this point about all the building stuff and the donation stuff. Like I said, I'm not gonna open that can of worms yet. I'll decide if I want to do my own kind of Q&A on that in a couple hours after this stream, so we don't, because it's such a large topic of conversation that will dominate the entire stream with it. But generally, take all things that, you know, when we're talking about shelters or buildings or stuff like that, take it with a grain of salt, because the whole system is changing later. And
yeah, that's why I didn't go too far. I just wanted to, like, you know, take it basic,
right?
Just to avoid spilling the beans on something I wasn't supposed to. As for unlimited audio gaming, asking if DFCs are disabled in the arenas, you can actually choose to. There are several ways. We can even limit arenas for free players. We can limit them for paid players. So there's a lot of flexibility. DFCs are generally not included unless there's like a specific request for it. Then we could add them because inventories are part of the arena building, so I don't see why not.
The fight is on.
Teleporters,
No,
however,
it's not. We're testing shit.
are not gonna be included.
Oh,
So that's the only paid item that might not get into like a arena thing, but DFCs and then I don't know what else you would want, but that could be a thing. But by default, it's not. So most, if not all, arenas will not have any DFCs, and you also have to keep in mind that whenever you enter an arena as a fighter, your entire inventory gets overwritten. So even if you are a player with 500 DFCs and you enter an arena, you will not have any of them. You'll have 0 and everyone else will have 0. So
There is no.
the fight will be fair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, with arenas, everyone gets the same amount of stuff. Everyone gets the same. Yeah, for sure.
As for the update time frame, I've seen several people asking this. That's something we cannot answer, even if we would want to. Like, even if we would
Haven't
want to
you guys
be like,
heard this stream and how it's gone? If you even think about asking about an update time frame, go back, reflect, and think about just for a minute how this stream has played out, and see if you really think it's a good idea to ask
Something
when
like
the update's going to come out.
I think we already had like what 5 things breaking.
Oh yeah, and I'm
no,
still trying to use one.
No sound in the arena, so it was broken, and we were gonna fix it again.
Oh yeah, no sounds in the arena right now. Actually, the reason that is because for some reason it thinks that the
thing that's broken.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. Right now, it currently thinks that weapons are being fired on the melee glade map for some reason, while we're on the metal glade. I don't even like. That's just wow. I'm still working on that.
as for prices of DFCs and teleporters and such, there's no plans to increase them. Keep in mind that there might be changes along the way. But more on that maybe later, or maybe in the changelog.
Oh, and we also have a new buffer system. I don't know if you
Yes, I
demonstrated that. We have a-
quickly touched on
we
that
have a
a
traditional-
while back, but yes, we have a buffer system. Everything is now more split up. So like PMs is a different thing. There's I'll check in just a second.
Also, one little hidden thing that I doubt anyone's mentioned yet, you can export pretty much everything. You can press Control-C on an individual chat message. You can press Control-C on an entire conversation. You can press Control-Shift-E on any buffer to export the entire thing to your clipboard. PMs now save in your chat history.log file, like when you receive them. So, like, that's all fixed up, like all things having to do with that.
No, offline PMs are not a thing. I don't know why you would want
There's
to
a
add
point.
offline PMS,
Yeah.
but
Offline, private. Okay.
I mean, and then the final message before I go back into the game. At Amos, not gonna try the last name. You can protect your shelter by staying in it. The general rule of thumb is the more you stay in it, the more stability it gains, up to the maximum amount. So for
Not
a wooden
when
shelter,
someone's blowing it up.
that's 10,000, and for a fancy shelter, it's 75,000. However, if someone is trying to destroy it, you have the option to fight back. So if you turn on PK, you can actually defend your shelter, as Aamir, I, and several others have done multiple times when I put a shelter on the mainland. My god, that was fun. So yes, you can actually defend the shelters by yourself by just turning on PK and fighting. Or you can flee and put your shelter somewhere else. Voice chat and languages. Since voice chat is not divided into channels, you can use whatever language you want. Keep in mind that also for voice chat, the same rule applies. Like no spamming, no language that isn't supposed to be spoken by minors. I'm not gonna have to go into detail about that, I think. And so forth. So yes, the general chat rules also apply to voice chat.
Yeah, for sure. Even more so. I mean, if we hear any like seriously inappropriate things, I mean, you should never assume that your voice chats are private. Anyone could be listening. You know, like that. You know, if you forget to press P, where obviously we take zero responsibility for the privacy in any form of voice chats on STW.
Yes.
You know, you send your audio data, that's your choice. What happens with it after you send it, that's not up to you really anymore. So grain of salt, use it if you want. We have no interest in doing anything with your voice chat. But that being said, don't, as Akilor said, just common sense, guys. Just don't do anything dumb. If you do, we'll just restrict your voice chat or ban you or whatever the situation warrants if we find it.
The inventory sounds changed because they're shorter and so less spammy.
And better, yeah.
Oh yeah, much better.
Add shade. If you want to enter the arena, you should create PK accounts. No, you can enter the arena with basically any account you own. Because your current inventory will be saved until you either die or leave, and then your inventory will be given back. So you can enter the arena with whatever account you want. You don't have to make any arena specific accounts unless it's required by some sort of competition, or you know, there's always the option of having exceptions, but like as a general rule of thumb, there's no requirement to make PK accounts for fighting in arenas. Is voice chat meant for roleplay purposes? I would say yes.
It's generally meant for it, but it's also okay. I'm just gonna full disclosure here. There's really no reason not to talk about this. I understand that voice chat is, you know, people are just gonna want to talk. Not everyone's gonna want to focus on RP. So it's kind of like, I don't think we're gonna like majorly enforce it, but also don't. You know, if you're in a public area, try not talking about the real world, right? If you're gonna talk and you don't want to do any, you know, just go somewhere private, make sure no one's around, whatever. But that being said, I'm just gonna say this right now because this is a big plan with this system. I'm kind of excited for people to know. Because of the social aspect, you'll be able to do like what you can do in. Sorry about that. You'll be able to do what. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just got an admin tell on the beta client, and it just destroyed my train of thought.
So yeah, you can treat the voice chat a bit as the radio. Like if you know you're separate.
Oh yeah.
Like if you know you're in the shelter
streaming.
or something, you can do whatever. Like almost do whatever. Like
yeah,
if you know you're among friends,
almost do whatever.
Then it's fine. But if you're on the mainland and stuff, keep it to roleplay and keep it to like help I'm out of wood and that kind of thing.
Yeah, right. What I was going to say is, so I'm going to make it because of the social aspects. You're going to be able to do just like what you could do on TT, for example, and like stream audio files only to your friends. Because again, not to break the RP barrier, just to kind of make more clear what we mean. If you go into a private area, you'll literally be able to like stream some audio just with your friend, just because it's cool for the social situation. If you're in a, like
our older players would probably remember Smoke's party on the 4th of July 2017.
Well, not
That
only on the
sort of
4th of July, there was more of them. I mean...
Right, so like if it's...
I mean, yeah, that was...
You won't be able to stream like audio files to any random player, but you will be able to, like your friend will be able to click accept audio stream from player, you know, and then you'll be able to watch a movie or watch, you know, whatever. So I figured I mention it now because yes, voice chat can be used for both, just depending on where you are. So.
So let's go to the arena, I guess. Oh.
Yeah, we've been trying to. Still not.
Okay, Sam's volume should be slightly lowered. So let me know if it's still a bit loud, but we'll see how it goes. No, there are no new map directions. And I think that's most of them. So, yeah, let's get some playing going, cause like, yeah, that
I
was
will
a,
let you know when
they,
I'm ready with the arenas. You guys figure out.
that was a lot of
whatever you can
questions.
do. I'm just trying
Is
to-
there something else? Oh, so arenas are still being done?
I'm trying to fix it. Yeah.
Okay,
For
so
some reason, the whole weapon system's
let's
breaking.
kill some time.
Logging in.
Oh,
Welcome to Survive the Botany.
that was not what I meant to do. Let's
Log in as Akilor.
see
Log in
what
with a
happens
player
if
account.
you create a new account.
Create
Because
character dialog. Enter the username for this new character. Recommended at least 3 characters. No spaces are allowed at Alt+U. Blank.
we did change that too. So let's.
M Y underline V I underline S E L F. Enter the password for this new character. No spaces are allowed at characters hidden Alt+T. Blank. Star 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 star. Enter the password for this new character again. No spaces are allowed at characters hidden Alt+T. Blank. Star 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 star. Please select the gender for this new character. List Alt+T. Male. Female. Male. I certify that by creating this character, I am agreeing to the rules of Survive the Wild and understand that administrative action may be taken if any of the rules are not followed, regardless of whether they have been read or understood by me. Checkbox not checked Alt+A. Checked. Create character button Alt+C. Connect creating. Success. Your account is now ready to use. Please press enter to log into this character or escape to return to the main menu and log in at a later time. Logging in. Welcome to Survive the Wild.
There you go. So now character creation has been designed to be a dialogue instead of like pressing enter and stuff like that. Your password doesn't repeat, so you can enter passwords in safety and security that even if you're streaming, no one knows what the password is. Also, for those who didn't play for a while, new characters now have lower stats like hunger and thirst, and have higher health and higher energy, and also start out with a new item called ration bars, which are like protein bars on steroids. You only have 3 of them, but you can use those if you're really hungry and you need to eat something and you don't have any food. Other than that, for now the characters are all the same.
You are wearing absolutely nothing.
Oh, and I came here without any clothes. Now that's wonderful.
You have just opened your
Let's
Grab
fix
paper
that.
and key. Warm nasty rip
Yeah, I
up.
don't think
The
they're
server is going offline for a
saving
restart.
properly right now.
Okay, and the server's
Reconnecting.
restarting. Alright.
Yeah.
There's also
I
one
see
thing.
it, bye.
No more logging into the wrong account, because when you log in,
Oh yeah, it tells
log in
you
as player name.
Yeah, the player name shows
Oh,
up
yeah.
in the menu.
That
Log in.
always happened to me.
Survive the Wild. Message of the day. Welcome to the Survive the Wild beta server. If you
And we're back. So let's see, because clothing, I don't want to run naked
have just
over
ripped up
here.
shirt. You have one. Ripped up shirt. You have nasty floor now.
Oh, there's an update. Oh, you can now. Wow.
You
So
wore
you
out
can
shirt.
now
You
actually
have
see how the update system
MastermindShivaraj
works.
just went offline.
Oh,
You have just
Okay.
opened that key. You have one.
Oh yeah, I think I did update the client. Yeah, you can show them. Yeah,
Okay.
so let's actually talk about this, you guys. Another massive delay in getting this update out is what Akilor is about to show you. Pulling this feed off in BGT. We can now add new sounds or update the binary instantly. So there is no more down. Whenever we release an update, there's very rarely going to be any more downloading of 600 plus megabyte zip files. You'll just run the game, and well, Akilor will show you in just a second what's going to happen. But it's pretty seamless and awesome, and you'll see why we'll just be able to add stuff on demand later on.
oh, there's no update yet.
Oh, you didn't get that update? I will make an update if you did.
You are wearing some worn down slip-on shoes on your
Just
feet.
1 second.
So yes, now
Yeah, you
that
must
we
have a- Yeah, no, I'm
just-
getting it
MastermindShivaraj just
right
came
now.
The
out.
new
It's
character?
literally going to be there in a second, Akilor.
okay, so now that we dress the new character, if we open the inventory, you will also notice that
Keys. You have one. Mommy
there
just
is
came
no
online.
more clothing.
Pen. You have one. Paper. You have 10. Wallet. You have one. Ration bar. You have survival pack. You
Oh, yeah.
So this means that
Update
whatever.
posted whenever you restart, by the way.
Okay, so this means that whatever clothing you're wearing is actually going out of your inventory and on yourself. So if you somehow lose the clothing,
MastermindShivaraj just came
God
online.
forbid,
Mom
then
just came
it's
online.
lost forever.
Re-exit.
So let's see if
Login in.
there's...
You are out of date. Would you like to download new updates now so you can continue playing? Yes.
So then we have an option, yes or no. Let's take no.
Main menu. Please select an option.
And then you drop back in the main menu.
Login as myself.
And
Can login in. You are out of date.
you can
Oh, I
not
fixed it,
play
you guys!
because
Weapons are
you're
fixed in arenas.
out of date, and so then the only thing left for you to do is
Yes.
click yes.
Next update in progress. Please do not let ST survive the wild 0.9
Did you start a
connected.
new
Login in.
window?
To survive the wild.
And there we go.
I'm
The
gonna
game has been
destroy this
updated,
one.
and now we can...
Options menu. List all. Use us. Spend points.
Go
Spend
ahead.
Toggle your PK arenas. Allow yourself to... Toggle your PK. Spend credits. Spend points. Account.
Okay.
Manage news. Flood account. To change
Crisis
his account, rename his
averted,
account,
I
account.
do
Go back.
believe.
Delete, rename, set to change his account's password.
Yay,
Set his account's
no,
status.
for the
Rename his
extra
account.
fun.
Delete his account.
Had
Go
this
back.
really messed
Account
up
plus
problem
news,
where first it was
news,
thinking it
spend,
was
spend,
on the
spend,
map
PK
ID of the
arenas, allow yourself
melee
to PK
blade
arenas,
map, and then it thought it was on the map ID of the metal blade template map, and finally I made it so that it's on the map ID of the temporary arena map.
Oh,
Yay!
something else we just discovered. You're not allowed to fight in arenas with a newbie flag, but that's fine.
Enter message N slash N U U E W T I E. Out of character. My myself.
Whoops.
Slash N. Cancelled. Enter message N slash out of character. N E W T I E. My myself is no longer newbie.
There we
Options menu
go.
list alt plus O. Fight in an arena.
Oh, is it just
Select from an
me?
existing go back. The metal blade are
That's
not allowed to do
getting
this with the newbie flag enabled.
Yeah,
wait.
no one else did
Yeah,
it.
there's a reason why that happens.
Log in as my myself. Connecting.
Oh, is he
Login
not?
in. Option use plus account spend toggle your PK to allow yourself to be added to a group. PK create a public fight in an arena. Select from
Yeah,
the
you
go
can't
back.
like
The metal
join an
blade
arena
are
while you're
Sam 2
jumping. You can't
There we
be
go.
looking at someone.
SamTupy is in front and slightly off to the right.
Okay, now I think
51
we're just
tiles away.
waiting for Mastermind?
You 5200 Walter P99 and .357 Magnum bullet. You have one.
Mastermind is stuck in this.
You have three.
He
Top
Yeah,
can't
hold on.
go in the
Small iron
arena.
club. You have one.
I think.
Golden war axe. You have one.
Oh yeah, I think right.
Mommy just came online. Small iron club.
Ooh.
Oh, it's working.
Not in this position.
No, I think you have.
21
Oh,
tiles away.
there you
Mommy
go.
is likely in.
Got it.
Ooh,
Okay.
this sounds
Oh, wait.
painful
Alright,
if
hold
Hold
that
on, I'm not
happens.
ready yet.
You have just opened your 62 Glock 7 Top 300 Red M9 Fist Cop
Wait, are we all
357
here?
Derringer pistol. You have one.
Funny, the shotgun shells are
I'll
sounding
let
like
you-
oyster
Why?
shells.
It's telling me that I'm not in a stable position. I am.
You must not be on the right. Where are you? Like on your chair?
I'm standing on the floor. Why?
Yeah, everybody else is here.
I'm standing
Just
on
move
the
yourself to
floor.
your chair and then try.
Musical
Wow,
mastermind
the
comes in the
virgin
house.
is working.
I'm standing on the floor. I'm standing on
Yeah, I
the
should
floor.
probably start loading my guns too.
Everyone, I'm standing on the floor. Hey!
MastermindShivaraj has just joined his.
Oh, there we go.
Hey! All right.
I have no idea why that
Small iron golden war axe. Router security
Oh,
system
maybe he
over.
wasn't ready yet.
Wait, huh?
That stupid bug just fixed bones.
Main menu. Log in as myself.
Here, I'll pause.
Log in.
Oh,
Current location. Metal blade
Wait.
containers area. Fight.
Akilor, was your health really high when you
865.
No.
Oh, that's okay. That's that only happened.
I
to-
know. This is a free account, so if you do like high health amounts, it probably resets back to 1000 and I die.
Wait, what am I picking up? Oh, I think I'm picking up those leaves.
That's great.
You are feeling great, not too warm, but not too cold. You are 8% dirty and 0% wet. MastermindShivaraj is 100% dirty.
Oh, that
Are you
thing
in
is
the arena
scary.
spectating now, Akilor?
Yes, I am. That was brutal.
That thing's scary.
Just ah!
Take that.
Can you move? I don't think you move. Yeah, no, we have to. You guys are probably wondering why bones are still being broken, and we said we'd fix the bone system. That's because we're not wearing proper clothing right now. We're all a bunch of some sort of naked ninja warriors, I guess. Just kinda.
Spend credits. Spend
Oh!
STW have a total of 1500 STW credits to spend. Teleporter for 25 free card survival kit for 25
Alright,
silver
Aamir.
health boost for energy boost armament kit for medical kit for live blood kit for air next for shelter for grenade 5 STW for USD data account for 1500
Yeah,
STW
that
for
damn
to make this
Saiga.
okay. There is no guarantee that this can yes, mommy is the last we have a total of 0 STW credits to spend. STW point for 2 STW grenade STW point for go back.
Wait, what just happened?
Spend points. Spend any game keyboard.
Oh, you
all
died
15.
too? Nice.
Destroyed us.
I died too, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Aamir
There are
just
currently 4 players online.
destroyed
died
The
at the
options
same
mentioned
time.
PK
Tigers.
allows us to the PK arenas. Type leave this arena. Go back. Leave this arena.
Epic. All right, yeah, all the weapons should now work, no matter
Roll
where we
around you.
use them.
Options menu
So
list
now we
also.
can
Best.
play
Use.
combos.
Plus account spend points. Spend credits. Toggle
Here, I'll
repeat.
make
So
a new
should we
one.
try one more arena? Because now this
Exactly.
account
So looking
is
for another
is
fight.
paid, so I can
You're in which-
hopefully.
Toggle PK arenas. Fight with other toggle your peak. Peak.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, you
Yeah.
can rejoin here. Rejoin at Metal Blade. It like kept the arena around. It just for some reason I didn't rejoin as a.
Supernatural Omni is
Oh, that's kind of. I don't know who. Oh, Aamir, you're combatant number one because you were the victor of the last fight. So you stay as combatant number one, and now anyone, like generally anyone will be coming to fight you now.
Use small iron
With your, like your.
Use your security 6 revolver. Small iron.
Okay,
Gold axe.
except
cannot
someone's
move them.
clearly
Otherwise
not
it's like-
stunned. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, because you can't walk.
This
Starting
server is
arena.
certainly not liking me.
Alright.
It's giving me the same message again.
Fight. PK
I don't know
supernatural.
where you are. You must be in a really weird spot. That's not happening to anyone except you.
That's on my chair. It's not a weird spot.
Out. Your
I'm dead.
main menu. Please select an login as my myself. Can I log in? Welcome to Survive the Wild. Message of the day. Welcome to the Survive the Wild beta server. If you play out of Dropbox, turn off chat.
Oh,
PK supernatural
that's
sound.
already started.
Oh, the Glock 17 doesn't work right now for some reason.
And yes, as you guys can hear, there's still like several default sounds and stuff. But yes, those will get changed too. But we're still testing, so that's fine. Ooh, hello, Ray. And yes, if you die in an arena and there's still people fighting, you'll go back as a spectator to watch the action go down. Unlimited audio gaming, the weapons will do damage depending on how they're set up. So like if you have a small blunt knife, those could do like 1 or 2, and if you have like a really large shotgun with double barrel or stuff like that, I imagine you'd be able to kill them in one shot, for instance. And no, your air necklace is not
Yeah, that's
is something
Saiga.
you should not be losing.
That sucks. You can't multi-layer now to 12 gauge shotgun shells. Oh, bro. Oh, no, never mind. Bye.
Whee! Congratulations, Aamir.
Yeah, he won
Survive the
twice
Wild
with that
0.99.5.
Saiga.
Mommy says to the arena. Yes.
And I was trying to, like, one of the weapons wasn't like, some of the handguns aren't working yet. I have to figure out why. But generally, that's the idea. We can do combos in arenas. We can. It's just kind of a lot of. We just kind of have a lot of conjugation to do now, right? We have a lot of most of the giant systems are done, and now we're nearing. I say that, take that with a grain of salt, but we're generally nearing the point where we get to just kind of make sure all the data's up to date, make sure all the numbers are good, like for all the various items, the metadata, and just work.
And that's
on
still
just
gonna
putting
take a
all
long
these
time,
things
because-
together. Oh, for sure, yeah.
And then there's also
Well,
like
relatively,
bug tracking and fine tuning, and there's still a lot of work to do.
Right. But I'm just saying, generally we're done with like the big system stage, and that's why you guys are kind of seeing a lot of like there's not many weapons in this system yet. There's not much metadata in the clothing metadata, which allows for bone protection. There's not like a lot of these systems. Like the way we did it is we develop the systems, and once we're ready to, we're gonna fill them with data. And I imagine we'll probably do some sort of. If we don't just release the update at that point, we'll probably do some sort of stream, we'll let you guys know when we can, take out a whole bunch of items and they just work. I don't think this stream
Yeah,
clearly does
we
not
can probably
showcase
do
the
another
ability yet.
stream. Yeah, we can probably do another stream when we have
when there's
things
like more
working.
things done and to
Mhm.
keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about you, but this was really fun because I have a feeling we're at least
Oh, it was.
there's like
Actually, the
time for like a
breakage
bit more
thing made it
questions
even
and
more
stuff.
fun.
But I think
Yeah,
we-
no, I think that kind of helped us loosen up a little bit, man. I think when everything kind of broke, I think toward the beginning of the stream, we're also tired.
That was fun.
Yeah, and then everything broke and we kind of all relaxed a little bit. I think that was good.
Yep. So I think like if you guys have some more questions, we'll gladly answer that. But I think for the main systems and the main showcase thingy, we're as good as done.
Mostly,
Unless
yeah, I
some
can't think
people
of
have
anything
like
else
some
to-
small things to add. But I'll go back
Unless
to
the only other thing is if someone wants to scan this CL real quick and make sure there's nothing that we want to mention, I guess we can do that real fast. But other than that, yeah, I guess those are the
Yeah, let's
big
see.
things that we have prepared to show right now. And again, this does not mean by even kind of that this is all that's in the update. This is just
Not
kind
at
of
all.
some of the stuff that we
Oh, I
can't
see
show.
why I got an update before. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Well, we knew that, but
Now you all know.
Oh well.
No, the weapons actually, they don't fire from your inventory. What happens is that as soon as you load the weapon, your inventory, the same as with the clothing, takes the items out. So if you only
I don't know
have
why I
5
did that
bullets
even.
and your gun takes 6, you'll lose all of your bullets and your gun will only be partially loaded. The same as with the clothing, like as soon as you put on clothing, your clothing disappears out of your inventory. But that doesn't mean, like for instance, for an air necklace, like if you have one and you put it on and you die, you'll still have it because it's sort of not out of your inventory, but out of your inventory. Like you'll not be able to see it, but
at
it's
the
still
same
there.
time, yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
the
they
same
don't-
thing as with bullets and
In
other
the
ammo.
code base, they're literally not in your inventory. They definitely get removed from your inventory and get stored in their own separate list that you can see from, the clothing menu or we'll have a way to check ammo. We're currently thinking that the grave accent key isn't used for much, so we'll probably use it as like a status key for items. So like if you have a pot out, you'll be able to press grave. It'll say like, oh, you have this much water. Or if you have a gun out, it'll say, oh yeah, it has this many bullets and you have this many total in your inventory. Or if you have a radio, it would say this radio's on channel whatever. When you just press the tilde key or like the grave key.
And then even I imagine like
instead of
if you're
one
filling pots, you can press the key
Oh
and
yeah,
check
so
how much
many
you
people
have to do.
wanted the ability to have the trust list, like list of trust, to see who trusts you and to see the who has muted you, and all that. So now
Yep.
that's possible because
It's
in
all
the
done.
computer system.
It's server side now,
and
and
it's all in the user interface system.
it's also because the characters have been redesigned and stuff, so we can now do more complex operations way faster than we have ever been able to. So that's also why the update takes longer, because we had to redesign literally everything from characters. This doesn't mean that you'll lose yours, because we'll be able to get them from the old server to the new one without any problems.
There'll
But
be a whole wizard. You'll be able to go through, enter username of your old character, enter password of your old character to
Yep.
verify that it's you, and then it'll auto convert it for you. So there's no one has to worry about any item loss or anything like that.
and we'll make a backup just in case, because you just never know, but
Yep.
we don't suspect there will be an issue. And so, yes, like viewing who trusts you, who muted you, who has anything else in your relation to your character is now possible.
Oh yeah, and I guess we can show this tiny little thing. It's pretty, like you can, or we don't have to show it necessarily, but like as a testament to how integrated the new sound system is now, we can, for example, the server can now tell the client to stop a cassette. So like you can, like cassettes no longer lag anymore, and you can like stop them while they're playing. And generally, we can add, we didn't get to demo this part as much as we wanted to, but we have a full effect suite now. You saw it a little bit briefly when Akilor stepped on that grass path and started rotate, like his thing started sounding weird, but generally, one thing that we haven't even touched on yet, but that I wanted to, is that we have like a full effects.
Because we can show the effect, because like if we go to the
Yeah,
island pond, because I think that thing is still there.
It's definitely not enabled, but I wonder if the data is still there. If I can like uncomment it, I'll go on and check really quick. Because yeah, we have a full effect suite, and the reason that's important is because we can make it so now, you know, say you get drunk, or you get hit over the head, or whatever. We can now modify your entire game soundscape to match. So right now, when you're drunk, you send a bunch of random radio messages and stuff like that, and turn all around and do all this bunch of dumb stuff. But what if instead your soundscape just sounded really weird, so you couldn't really tell whether things were on the left or the right, and every time you try to move, you just act drunk normally because you can't really tell what's going on. Sounds like much more fun, and that's what we're gonna do. And we can apply these effects to the maps, to individual, you know, sound maps. Also, someone posted a suggestion about this, so I don't remember who you are, but your suggestion has been taken into account. There are now timed sound sources for map builders and stuff, so the ambience in the game should start getting very realistic soon enough, because instead of like the one constantly annoying night sound, we can make sources fade in and out at any time of day now on the map. And so we'll slowly over time, slowly start converting everything to have like nighttime sources and daytime sources. You know, maybe a 12-hourly tide in some ocean maps and stuff like that. It's not all done yet, but it's all possible. We're now using bass effects, Steam audio, like I said, and it all comes together into so much more control than we previously had. It's insane.
At Pedro, no, we're not gonna be doing. We're not gonna give players the ability to test feedback or to test items they propose. That's why there are builders. We still need to finish up the builder thingy, but like as soon as things are more settled and more stabilized, and I imagine after the update maybe, we can really start thinking about how people would want to participate in building items. But that's like the only way you'll ever be able to test new items that have been brought to admin or builder attention. If regular players would start testing items, I hate to imagine what the server would look like.
Yeah, there's just no way to sandbox that. Yeah, no, there's just no way to sandbox that and make sure that it's secure and safe. I mean, it doesn't really take a genius to figure out what someone could do if they could make an item and interact with our scripting system.
At Sparse, renames are part of the interface. So in
Options menu, list alt, mute, map plus, map account, delete, rename, or change the password of your account. Change this account's password.
the account
Set this
menu,
account, rename this account.
you can actually
Rename account
rename,
dialog. Enter new character name edit.
and then
Cancel.
it will do it out. It
Set
will
this
do
account
it for
status.
you.
Account.
Teams, as in fight one team against the other, not as of yet. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but you can make group conversations, but you cannot make teams for fighting. At Amos, we've touched on this several times, but it's fine. We will keep on saying it until it's stuck in everyone's mind. We cannot give any time frame for the update because there's simply too much that needs to be done. There's too much to fix.
Yeah.
There's too much to test. And even if the update releases, keep in mind Sam said something about a 2-week time frame. I think that's not even exaggerated. We'll need that much time to massively test everything, to fix bugs, to
Right.
get things corrected. And as you guys saw, there is an in-game updater, so whenever something's fixed, you'll get a notification and you'll be able to update and then play.
Well, you guys saw just now, we had like a lot of things break just, now in the stream. I mean, like, if you guys ever wondered what the admins do in a TT conference, this is basically what happens. You know, things breaking,
Yeah,
we
literally.
fixing stuff,
Yep.
things going crazy, and a lot of fun. It's just basically the same, even though it's a live stream. This is what usually happens in our TT conferences.
Literally. Right now, I'm trying to make you guys a demonstration of what we can do with effects. I'm not really having much luck applying this effect here to the... Oh! No, I think it's because I'm being really stupid, potentially. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought something broke again.
Just something is breaking. I'm trying to demonstrate effects and I can't get it to apply. So that's unfortunate.
Change account password dialog. Old password edit cancelled. Game keyboard area alt plus. Money. Chat. Money. Island. Look around menu water slightly in front of tracking.
Yeah, I don't remember how to...
Slightly in front of the...
Apparently, I don't remember how to apply
Slightly in front of the
effects
fair
to sources anymore. That's...
Slightly in front of the fair distance
I
off to the
just
right.
added this system somewhat recently. I'm already forgetting how to use it. Isn't that just sad?
PK Supernatural Aamir is slightly in front of the fair distance off to the right. 16 tiles away. PK Supernatural SamTupy is created.
Where did the Akilor go all of a sudden?
Yeah, where did Akilor go?
I'm here.
Okay.
Pedro, what exactly do you mean by shortcut keys? 'Cause this is slightly unclear. Shortcut keys. If you mean the keyboard layout and such, it will stay the same as it always has been. In this, that it's gonna be the keyboard layout as is. And there's always the key config. So if you're not happy with a combination, you can just, change it and then save it, and you're done. The limit of renames is gonna stay the same. So you'll have 3, if I remember correctly, on a yearly basis, or 6 months or something. So that will stay the same. Isn't this cozy though, like standing there in a pond with a bit of a crickets in the background? This is really cozy.
I just don't know what I broke. Okay, one more thing to try, and if this doesn't work, I don't know right now. SRC pyramids. Here we go. Don't think I can get this working right now, unfortunately. I might have to save that for the next one because I don't want everyone
no,
to
I
sit
cannot
here
go in the
silence
tree cave because this
and-
account is new. Ow! Ow! Wait! Wait! What? Oh!
Wait a minute.
Someone's
Was that fun?
sneaking.
Hey.
Someone killed me.
Main menu. Please select an option.
Okay.
Yeah, with the cold
What just happened
python.
there?
Someone shot Akilor over and over again with a cold python.
I guess it's either Aamir or
Game
Mastermind.
armor. It was Aamir.
No, I'm just. I didn't move from
He's-
here.
Alright.
Exit the game. Exit the game.
I wasn't even looking at you. I just.
Log in as my myself. Log in with a different account. Log in with an existing account. Ailor. Please enter the password of star. Star. Star.
I saw that you did.
Star. And then logging in. Welcome to Survive the Wild. Message. Supernatural Mastermind Shivaraj is slightly in front of the current location. The conference room.
Welcome back to being Akilor.
Out of character. Mommy says hello. Enter slash A-L-O-O space capital A. Cancelled. Then slash L-O-O space capital A. A-M-I-R. Enter slash S-E-A. The N. Cancelled.
I think this.
Enter
I
message
think my
edit words.
broken code has.
Characters and words. None.
Oh,
Cancelled. Enter message edit multi-line alt plus M. Blank.
I got it! I got
There
it!
you
Slash
go.
Monty.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cancelled. Enter message edit
There
multi-line
we
alt plus M.
go!
Blank. 353 1. Enter message edit multi-line alt plus M. Blank. Cancelled. Enter message edit
This
multi-line
is just
alt plus M.
something I
Enter message edit
applied to
multi-line alt
just
plus
the
M. Blank.
pond. And this is just
Zero.
one effect. You can imagine this when we're, you know, if you're not sober, or if you hit your head, if any number of things happen, like you're halfway asleep, if, you know, all sorts of, we can make different effects for different things. But this is just proof that it works. I can just kind of, I really like Holy
I just. What just happened?
What in the world are you doing, Aamir?
Yeah, I just.
Wait,
You know.
it's bugged. I think the gun is letting like 2 people get hit like before.
No, I just went to the main, then I died.
Enter message edit multi-line. Mommy said what the.
Oh! Oh! It might be the broken. No, it's not. There's someone. Oh.
Wait. I'm in the mountain. Oh.
I'm surprised no one figured it out yet what happened.
I don't know what I got shot with.
Enter message edit
Well,
multi-line.
Akilor might have revenged.
Ow.
Mastermind Shivaraj.
What's happening?
Wait a minute.
Oh, not the rainforest.
What corpse? What?
What?
Not the rainforest.
Huh?
I'm confused. What?
Mommy just eat supernatural.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Wait, are we forgetting the fact that this is a live stream and like doing our TT session?
I think we have demoed as much as we can.
Yup.
I
Alright,
think all we
full
can do is
disclosure,
kind
it
of
was
bristle.
me.
Yeah, oh no, I think we figured that part out, but I figured it was you, but what were you doing?
Well,
Yeah, as soon as I stepped into the mainland, I died.
Cancelled.
You said.
Oh,
whoops.
Survive the wild 0.99 points. Survive the wild.
There went team talk. That's fine. Eh. Whoops.
I think you did the same thing that you did to me like a few hours ago while I was sleeping.
What?
Was that it?
Oh, E.
Yeah, exactly. I got it.
You?
Oh, I wasn't around
Yeah.
for that. Yeah, I didn't recode disaster sounds.
Yeah, he did the same to me in the conference room while I was like sleeping, and I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" You know what? Balls do you got?
I should have checked the packet log.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm like, I wasn't thinking of that, but then I was like, when you said it was me, I was like, oh, I know what's going on because, well, you just did that to me, like.
Well, if you guys
2
can
hours ago.
sneak my PK on, I mean, I had to find a way to take revenge on y'all.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Yep.
The funny part was that you all were thinking like totally opposite things, like you're way off the mark.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is my weapon?
At Jonan Music Official, this is like just a small demonstration of what like new effects we can apply. Obviously, we're not gonna keep the pond around like this, but yeah, we'll now have lots and lots of extra effects we can use and apply. So yeah, that's that.
Just realized I should have probably posted about this on Twitter and a whole bunch of places.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't. Well, I mean that's fine.
I think the way, like I said, we had a kind of funny miscommunication earlier where we didn't realize we weren't gonna be able to hear Akilor. So he's like, "All right, we're starting in 15 minutes," and he got ready to start, and we all thought we were gonna be able to hear him. So for 15 minutes, we were like, "Oh yeah, what are we doing? Do we, are we ready?" I don't even know all the questions we were asking, but like we just kept getting, we just kept getting like updated view counts. Like, "Oh yeah, I'm moving you in after this much time. After this much time." We're like, "What's going on? He's still working on it. Metadata. I'm still working on this or this."
Yeah,
and so as a result, I don't think there were any Twitter tweets.
As a general rule of thumb, I kept my 21 o'clock time frame. I just went ahead and streamed a little bit earlier just so people can come in and know that things are alive.
I think it worked out for sure.
Yeah.
Well, this is our first time, so.
Yep.
No.
Things like this can happen.
No plan. I was gonna have a whole demo file that didn't end up happening either because it ended up taking too long to do some of the stuff we wanted to do, but that's okay. I don't think anyone truly, honestly expected this to go without a hitch.
Obviously, depending on what you guys think, we can do future streams like this. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
So
We
yeah,
can definitely
leave your feedback.
This was kind of fun.
Did you think the stream was? And
for sure.
So we can.
Do you guys
Just to
like
give
it
you-
this chill, or should we try to? Would you guys rather it be more structured, or would you rather it be kind of chill like this, where it's okay when things take a while, or we just kind of do whatever, kind of jump around a lot?
I mean,
Any
there's still
feedback?
61 people watching. So I guess
That's gotta be wow, that's gotta be somewhat of a good sign.
So I guess we're at
It
good
was like
start.
72.
Yep.
We had like
61.
72, 75 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not. Wow.
So guys, make sure
There you
you're
go.
subscribed. Make sure you. Oh, I hate this kind of speech, but whatever, it has to be done. Make sure you click like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends, your family, your colleagues, etc.,
Click
etc.,
the bell
etc.
icon.
Click the bell icon.
Click the notification bell.
So you're
Got
part
it.
of the
Can't forget about
notification
that one.
squad. But in all
Yeah, I imagine we'll be-
seriousness, yes, we will be doing more live streams, not exclusively Survive the Wild. That has to be said. Like, I'm planning on doing other things.
Right.
But yeah, Survive the Wild is definitely gonna be part of it. I'm also planning on doing shorter recordings, so these will be pre-recorded of like a newbie-proof playthrough, which means like we'll
Yes.
slowly go over the whole account creation system, like slightly explain the rules and the measurements behind it, like why can a character not contain 3 characters or whatever, and take it slow and take it from there. And also like explain what the clothing item is and what they're good for and so on, so that new players can get a an idea of what the game is and so on, and also to cover any smaller details we might have missed, because it was quite a lot and so on. So that's certainly on the radar. But also everything depends on you guys. Like if you think like the stream as is or as was a good thing, then let us know for sure, and we'll do one again. If you want to have it more structured, then let us know too, and then we'll see what we
we'll
can do
try.
That.
We'll see about
we'll
that.
Try, but
all we can say is we'll try.
It's gonna be kind of
We'll
tricky.
learn from the mistakes that happen on this one. You know, we got to learn from somewhere. So if that's what people would prefer, more short and concise, well, I imagine we'll be able to do that. I'm trying to decide right now. I will say right now that I cannot promise that this is even happening or not. So I preface this by saying just check my Twitter, because it may not. But around 7 o'clock tonight, be checking my 7 p.m. Central Time. Check my Twitter and see if I've posted anything. There is a chance I might do my own. It'll just be an audio stream. It's not going to be, because it's literally just going to be Q&A. So it's not going to be like a YouTube stream. There's not really going to be any demos. It might not be too long, but I understand that a lot of people might have, any people might have any number of questions about any part of the donation system or anything that pertains to the building system in the future, which I've mentioned publicly. So, like I said, I can't even promise that this is going to happen. I'm not set up for this, and I might code the update. So, but check my Twitter for a message from me at around 7 if I decide to do a live stream where I do a Q&A about the donation stuff, the building stuff, the RPG stuff, all the big giant changes that are causing people to have to get rid of a bunch of items. Just check my Twitter, check for an announcement from me. I might put it on the message of the day if I end up doing it, but I might not as well. I just can't decide right now. But around 7, I'll either be there or I won't. So that's that, basically.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think we're slowly gonna slow down.
Yeah.
Aamir, is there anything you want to add, like before we bid everyone farewell?
Yeah, well, it was fun, and be sure to let us know how you like this stream, and make sure to leave your feedback so we can improve, and let us know what things need improvements and all that kind of stuff, and that's basically it.
Mastermind?
Yeah.
Yep. This was our first time doing this, so we all know that this is not really like perfect. We tried our best. We were working on stuff even right before the stream started, but yeah, we are like asking it again. Like feedbacks makes things better. So like we really need your feedback on this. The future live streams and stuff, and how you guys want it to be. So yeah, this was really a fun stuff. Really enjoyed it.
We don't have an update time frame again, because someone's gonna ask in the comments, even though we've said it.
Oh,
we do
they
not
did.
have
They
an
did
update
several
time
times,
frame.
So it. Sam,
they probably will again.
anything you want to add still? Like.
I mean, I can't think so. Like I said, check my Twitter around 7. I hope to get this to you guys as soon as possible, and I want you guys to use. Oh, hello, Aamir. Right as we're wrapping up here. Anyway, use. Like I said, use this stream as an example. If you're willing to be understanding and you're wondering why the update isn't here yet, or you're wondering what's taking so long, just listen to this stream. Watch how many things just broke when all we were trying to do was do a simple demonstration.
Yep.
And just kind of think about it for a little bit.
And just imagine just imagine this going on the main server, and how bad that would be for the whole game. So
yeah. So all those who keep asking, please release just now, just release it. Yeah, I think this is what would happen if we just did what you guys were wanting and just dump this out there right now. So So yeah, we're working on it actively. I apologize for anything that I have done in the last year for that caused any delays in this. My life has gone crazy since I started it, and so but we're working on it, and it's gonna be right before the update. Things are gonna get crazy, and it's gonna be very fun. Let's just say that.
Oh yes, we really mean it.
Oh, dude,
You guys have
There's-
no idea.
Wait for that.
there is something we're not telling you about, and we're not going to, but we're
Nope.
just saying, look, just wait for something crazy. You guys basically you guys have one more epic thing to look forward to on this version before the next one comes out, is all we'll say. So
You guys will enjoy, that's for sure.
Mine,
dude,
since
we've been
you're
excited
since
about
you're
it for a year.
just here, like, is there something you want to add? Because like I know you haven't been here for like
mine's got audio right now.
yeah, okay. So then I'll be the last one to close out this stream, I guess. And first of all, I want to thank everyone that watched us get through this, like with falling and getting up again. Yeah, as you guys may or may not know, this was like the first live stream we did, or I did, with like multiple people. So this too had its fair deal of challenges, but I think given the circumstances, we really pulled it off. Also, I want to just ask everyone to be patient. I know this is really hard, and I know patience is something you sometimes have to fight for, but like that's the main thing I want to ask. Like, guys, be patient. We're working on stuff, we're fixing stuff, we're getting things ready. And I know you guys are fed up with hearing this, but that's like, it's real. You saw it, it's real. It breaks, it goes wrong, and we don't want to have that happen on the main game, as you guys can imagine.
That's what it does. We have to fix it.
Yep.
And then everyone gets more frustrated when things break on the main game than they would if they didn't get their update in time.
So I think that's it for now. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask them on the game or on Skype
Any
in
of
the
the
player
various
group,
communication methods.
or wherever you can reach us.
I'll
bid
be
you all-
attentive to Twitter tonight, by the way. If anyone has any questions about this, I will be attentive to Twitter for the next couple hours. Again,
Okay.
check at 7. Alright. I think that's
So
all
I'll-
I've got. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, and I will bid you guys farewell. I'll play one more music song, and then the stream will close. So, see you guys
Bye-bye.
later.